What happens when the pride of the United Kingdom meets the passion of the Iberian Peninsula? Galar, the region of champions, industrial might and the cosmic power of Dynamax, and Paldea, the land of boundless exploration, ancient secrets and the questline power of Terrestrial. If these two titans of Pokemon went to war, who would truly win? This isn't just about Leon versus Nemona. This is a strategy, terrain, legendary firepower, and a cultural difference that could decide the fate of the two regions. Galar versus Paldea. Let's roll out the map. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the deepest fan theory trenches for a geopolitical Pokemon wargame. We've broken this down into 4 key categories. Territory and logistics. Who has the better battlefield? The elite forces, champion power and army ranks. The super weapons, legendary Pokemon. The X Factor, unique regional power. Let's start with the ground they stand on. Main point, territory and logistics. Galar is a classic structured nation. It has a dense population with centers like Wyndon and an organized gym challenge, and crucially a highly efficient rail network. In short, focused conflict, Galar's ability to mobilize trainers and supplies by rail is massive advantage to them. Plus they have the wild area, a vast and untamed buffer zone that is their natural shield. Paldea, however, is a frontier. Its infrastructure is decentralized, forcing people to rely on outdoor Pokemon centers in their own mobility. But this is also Paldea's strength. Their trainers are masters of traversing varied open terrain, deserts, snowy mountains, and massive lakes. They are less reliant on a single supply chain. Focusing on defense, Galar has the Crown Tundra and Isle of Armor, excellent staging areas, but Paldea has the ultimate fortress, Area Zero. It's a deep, multi-layered hostile crater that Galar forces have no knowledge of. Any invasion of Paldea will be lured into a meat grinder ending at Zero's gate. I'm gonna have to give the advantage to Paldea for defensive terrain and decentralized resistance. Galar's better logistics for offense, but Paldea's territory is an impenetrable maze. The elite forces. The top trainers are the generals of this war. Galar, their ace is Leon, the undefeated champion and a global force. His power level is known, terrifying and constantly proven on the world stage. Below him are champion level trainers like Rayhan, who specialise in weather strategy, perfect for large scale battlefields. The Galar trainers are unified under the spectacle and power of Dynamax, a repeatable must-scale buff. Paldea, their top champion Gita, is a mixed bag. In game she seems more like an assessor than a top battler, but Nemona is a true prodigy and a fierce general. Their real edge is the champion rank system, meaning Paldea likely has many more high level trainers than Galar's focused gym leader structure. This is where Galar shines. Dynamaxing in a dozen Pokemon on the battlefield is a nightmare for Galar's opponents. However, Paldea's Terastallization offers a complete surprise type change that can turn a battlefield on a dime. In a one-on-one duel, Terra is the ultimate counterpunch. In an army scenario, Dynamax Scale is obviously the greater threat. Advantage Galar here, when power while Paldea has the depth in champion rank. Galar has a single proven military powerhouse in Leon and the raw scale of Dynamaxing. The super weapons. A Pokemon war comes down to who controls the big guns. Galar's trio, Zacian and Zamazentra, are heroes who stop the darkest day. They are reality-warping beings who can easily defeat the cosmic threat of Eternatus, the source of Dynamaxing. This is the power of a noble defense force. They combine the might of the Swords of Justice, and with the Eternamax form, this is almost unbeatable. Paldea's trio, Koraidon and Miraidon, are masters of the past and future, and their power rivals the very structure of the universe, especially when battling one another. But Paldea has 2 other secret weapons. The Treasures of Ruin, 4 legendary Pokemon that embody this destruction and decay, and most importantly, Terapagos, the true secret behind the energy of Area Zero. Paldea's weapons are inherently more destructive, but the Treasures of Ruin are a moral and literal threat. However, Galar's 2 legendary Pokemon have a proven track record of stopping a world-ending event. They've already won a war against a cosmic threat. Advantage Galar. While Paldea's legendaries are terrifying, Zacian and Zamazentra's historical role as the literal saviors of Galar against Eternatus give them the ultimate trump card against any mass-scale energy attack. So with this the conclusion, who wins? We gave Paldea the edge of territory, Galar the edge of elite forces, and Galar a slight edge in legendary super weapons. But a war isn't won on points, it's won by the decisive victory. Paldea's decentralized strength, the hidden fortress of Area Zero, and the sheer unpredictability of Paradox Pokemon and the Treasures of Ruin would allow them to wage a relentless drawn-out defensive war. But Galar has Leon, the most dominant human trainer in the entire Pokemon world, and Zacian and Zamazenta, who are proven cosmic-level guardians. They know how to end the conflict and fast. In a lightning-fast offensive evasion by Galar, Galar takes it 6 out of 10 times, purely on the strength of Leon and the hero duo. However, if this war drags on, getting bogged down in the massive varied terrain of Paldea's decentralized champion rank, and the overwhelming existential threat of the Treasures of Ruin takeover. Therefore, the winner is Galar, by the end of the war and by the narrowest margins. Only if they can force a swift confrontation. Paldea's best strategy is stay hidden in Area Zero and wait for Galar's logistics to break down. But what do you think? Did I underestimate the power of Terastallization? Does Nemona run circles around Leon's ego? Let me know in the comments, Galar or Paldea, and more importantly, what region should we simulate a war game for next? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic Pokemon speculation, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.